Good morning, everyone. So sorry. I forgot how we have to do this. I'm learning how to set up over here and getting things started. I made myself a starting soon screen and all of that. This is as comfortable as I feel putting my face up on camera today. I don't have any makeup on. Today's been a rough start. So I'm just going to put it on the turtle. Okay, guys? I love y'all. I hope you understand. It's been a rough start to the day. Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Jules. Good morning, Brenda. Hello, hello. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm 30 minutes late to my own stream. I get it. I'm hoping we can do a little bit better today. I tried setting up in the living room to do my streams, and it put me having to put everything back together in my room, which it's not good. So we're gonna have to figure something else out for Friday streams, like the hubby and I. And so I don't know. I can't take it apart and put it back together every week. It's gonna be too much. So maybe just no face cam is what we're thinking. And keep it on in here in the bedroom because I don't think y'all will be able to hear the hubby or anything, you know? All right, let me get this table comfortable. I'm sorry, y'all. I I need to do some rearranging. Excuse me. There we go. I'm having to put everything back together, so yeah. Here we go. I think this is pretty good. I think we'll be able to see the turtle from here. Hold on. Let me see. Because I forgot I don't want to bump the table when I'm getting up, and I don't want it too close to the middle either. Good morning, everyone. I'm so sorry. I'm chaotic today. It's a manic Monday. I'm trying to position my table to where I'll be comfortable and I can see what I'm doing, but also to where I can see chat, if that makes sense. I think this is our best bet. Okay, I think I got it. Trying to take a mental note of where we're at so I can do this the next time too, because I don't want to be hitting myself in the head with my phone, which I've got a charger on it today because it tried to die on me last time. There we go. I'm going to use the slap bracelet to keep it out of my face, my little cord charger. I hope everybody else in chat is having a much better start to their day than I am. I hope it's a nice, graceful start to your day. My day is starting kind of zip zoom, and I don't know why. Let me have a little more of my coffee here and try to wake up. Okay. So I don't have any makeup on this morning because I couldn't find a mirror this morning other than the one in my bathroom to save my life. And I like to sit in the living room and put on one of my friends' streams and just listen to that while I do my makeup. Well, I couldn't find a mirror for anything, and it just kind of upset me this morning. And I kind of started my day off in a funk. It was just kind of a funky morning, you know? So I'm hoping that this crafting stream and hanging out with all of y'all will put me in a much better mood today, and, you know, I can just, you know, have a different start to the day. We'll start from here. I'm trying to get it set up, y'all. It's just not wanting to cooperate. Okay. Now, I think where we left off is we are on number 6, I think. So, well, I've been leaving the little windows open to where I pull the diamonds out of. So I remember where to put them back, but that's so hard for me to remember to do. So just trying to remember the color and stuff too, and where it goes. I've been working on some of the keychains. Whenever I get up to take a break here in a little bit and stretch my legs, I'll go get them. They've got Mod Podge on them and they're drying, and I can show y'all kind of what they look like. A couple of them. I might be slightly obsessed with diamond art. So did I miss anything? I had a phone call. No. No, I just telling people how I started my day in a grumpy mood, I guess, and trying to get in a better set of mind to do things. And I couldn't even find my mirror to do my makeup. It was just like, yeah, those mornings where just everything seems to be going slightly wrong. No makeup needed. You're beautiful without it. That's what my youngest daughter said too. And I looked at her sideways this morning, Brenda. So I think I need to apologize to some people in my household that were trying to be nice to me, because I really started my day in a cranky mood. I was like, sure. I'm sorry. I love y'all. Me too. Today is rough. Oh, thank you, Maria. Thank you for hugs. I'm sending them right back to you. I get it. Today just started off sideways. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you for the life of me. Aw, Kitty Loaf, hello. I thought she was mad at me because I went and yelled at her this morning. She kept meowing at my daughter and trying to climb up on this hamster cage we have in the bathroom. And I snipped at Kitty Loaf and I was like, hey, shush. Nobody needs that this morning. So, I mean, I've been just, in a mood. Hi, Kitty Loaf. Hi, Loafy. She came to say hello, so I guess she's not mad at me. Animal Crossing sucks. And good night. Aw, have a good night, Death Shard. I hope you sleep well. We got airplanes going over this morning. Hi, Kitty Loaf. I'm sorry I'm grumpy today. I love you. That's Death Shard, Maria. Death Shard confiscated Danny's phone and he's texting. I can always tell whenever Danny is saying Animal Crossing sucks, because I know Danny would never ever say that. It's Death Shard. I hope you sleep well. I hope you have pleasant dreams. Hope you dream of Animal Crossing, Death Shard. No worries, Maria. He came in to be a menace. He came in to act out. I've been here since the beginning, went to do something, and Death Shard took over. Hello, everyone. See, I told you. Good morning, Danny. How are you doing, sweetie? Maria was confused. She did not understand. I knew it was him. I used to wear makeup and do my hair every day, and I wouldn't leave the house without doing them. Now I don't care, and I can't remember the last time I wore makeup or flat ironed my hair. Brenda, I'm telling you, like I'm just gonna put the strawberry shortcake hat on today, and I'm not even gonna mess with the hair. It looks awful. Hi, Jules. Oh, I'm had a rough start to the day. I've I've been cranky apparently, and yeah. So I need to apologize to folks when they get home, and yeah. I apologize to Kitty Loaf, and she's just now talking to me again. Oh, I feel like I need a little bit of makeup, y'all. I can't. I can't without it. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, let's get into it though. I'm just gonna come over here and start. And I'm hoping that just, like hanging out with all of you always puts me in a better mood. I think I just need to not talk to people whenever I know I'm in a grumpy mood. It's the advice I give my daughter. I need to follow my own advice. She and I are so much alike. Like, we aren't super early morning people. And so, I don't know. Like, I didn't sleep well last night. The insomnia kicked in, and I woke up this morning just kind of everything was not going well. I couldn't find a mirror anywhere, y'all. Seriously. And I'm the one that put them away. I don't know. It didn't go well. I was like, all right, whatever. And for some reason, I found wet clothes in my living room behind a chair of ours that's over by the window. And nobody knows nothing about these wet clothes. And I'm like, okay, all right. So, where did they come from, y'all? One of them was a tank top of mine that I use as pajamas. And I've been looking for that thing for about a week now. And it was over there. They're in a safe place. How funny. Oh, I only have 3 more of those keychains left, by the way. I crafted up the the turtle for myself, the frog for my daughter, and then I crafted up the unicorn, the cat, and the tiger. And I'll show them to you on break. But I still have the little Highland cow, a panda bear, and a red panda left. But those are the last 3 I have. And then I got a notification that my other keychains that I ordered, the original ones that I ordered before I knew about the cute animal ones, they will be here today. So I can show those to y'all probably on Friday. But I'm going to craft one of those up for my aunt and take it to her probably this afternoon when I go get my hubby from work. Because they don't take me super long to do. But I got a couple. Oh gosh, I put that in the wrong place. I got a couple of things I got to take to her too. I got to remember I'm doing 6, not 2. It may be tomorrow before I actually get it to her. I think I can do things a lot faster than I actually do. And there's a couple of other things I need to get done too. I forgot. Ragdoll is silly and absent-minded today. Her little monthly visitor came to see her and hasn't visited in 3 months. And it's made me just the loopiest person you're ever going to meet in your life. I can't even retain information today. I just feel crazy. I started taking magnesium about 39 minutes before I went to bed. It seems to be helping with sleep. Might be worth a try for you. That's a good idea, Brenda. Maybe. Just want to ask an opinion of all I have a second channel from a long time ago that I don't use. Should I do my diamond art and junk journal there? Absolutely, Maria. Yes. I love this idea. Is it going to be tater tot crafting? I love this idea, Maria. I will for sure advertise your channel too, but I don't have Streamlabs up and running like I do over on my other channel right now. That took a whole lot of work, and I got to do a little bit more work to get it going over on this channel. It is a tiny bit of extra work, Maria, but I feel like it's going to be worth it because then you have two separate channels, one for gaming, one for crafting, and you'll be able to build a community, you know? I feel like it's going to be a good thing. I feel like it'll help us both. And I really feel like we would love to see your beautiful creations, Maria. No, it's called Maria's Crafts and More. That's fun too. Let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all bought me Diamond Art, got me addicted, and I said, okay, fine. Second channel it is. And I do figure we'll probably make schedules for the week over here on this channel or do a little bit of bullet journaling over here so that I can have my pages look pretty for when I make my schedule. But that might be a Friday night kind of thing after we do a little diamond art because I usually work on my schedule on the weekend. I don't even have all of the things signed in for the one I'm using for this is called Pretty and Polished, and it's one I used for my jewelry stuff. Like that's what the underlying email was. But it's like a jewelry connected one that I had before, and I was going to do jewelry designs on YouTube. So I guess we're doing that now too. So I mean, it's going to be fun, Maria. I feel that it will help more with the depression too. Absolutely. The addiction is real for diamond art. I'm diamond arting along with you now. Oh my gosh, Maria. Oh my goodness. I worked on it all weekend long because I wasn't feeling great. So I just kind of kicked it up in the bed and I could put all of my, like for the keychains. Okay, y'all. Here's how I did it. I just took one of the little boxes and I have another one up there that has the diamond art for these. And I put this in here and I just had this in bed with me and I just did, like, this is all I needed. And my little square of putty, you know? I had it in bed, just doing it in bed while the hubby slept. So I've got another little case over there that has all the completed ones on it because I was just diamond darting all night. Well, part of the night anyway. I went to bed fairly decent hours. I didn't stay up until like the sun came up or anything, but you know. Well, I lie. Friday night after we were done streaming, y'all, there were tornado warnings and watches in our area. And so we had to get the kids up after they'd already went to bed about about 12:30, I want to say, until about 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. And we were hanging out in our room watching Five Nights at Freddy's Part 2. And I was doing diamond art in the bed, and we were just kind of making sure that like the kiddos and everybody was safe in case tornadoes came over. But the sirens were going off on Friday, and we all had to stay safe that day. It was a little bit scary. But the kiddos, Rosie was doing her art book, I was doing diamond art, and Annie was playing her video game, and we were just all kind of hanging out. Alex was doing his stuff, you know. We were just chilling. A little bit scary though. The next morning I woke up so loopy I forgot all about it. On Friday I was up until 4 a.m. The insomnia is a struggle for real. And then Saturday at 4 a.m. again. Oh my gosh, Maria. I feel that. Like, it's so difficult for me sometimes. And I'm stubborn and I didn't drink the tea, but you know, I should have taken a cup of my tea that helps me. I know better. I bought more today. I bought more this morning and I bought some honey. And my daughter likes hers with a little bit of cream. So I've been getting her those little half and half packet thingies that stay in the cabinet. So she can have her tea and it can be on the go if she wants it on the go too. I've got her some for in the morning for calming. I think it was stress relief, maybe. But I'm gonna help her out with some tea. She doesn't like to drink many drinks, but she does love tea. I bought another box of bedtime, the calming one, and I think a chamomile and honey one that I think she'll really like. It was scary. We don't like the twisties over here. We don't want to be part of it. So we were just hunkered down in the bedroom. We don't want them in their room because their room is like an exterior wall and ours is an interior. And so that's why we brought them in our room. We used to put them in our bathroom whenever they were little, up until last year actually, because we have like tornado season here, y'all. Like where I live in Arkansas and Oklahoma. My hubby works just right over the border, you know? So we're really close to Oklahoma where I live. And we have like tornado season around here. It's spooky. This is one of the reasons I'm constantly threatening to move away, too. I'm not even kidding. I think we have a few more sixes right in this little patchy area, and then we've got some up on the face. You're near Tornado Alley? I do believe so. I do believe so, Danny. I think that's what they call it. Van Buren is right around where we live too, and Roland. Like, I think that's all of Tornado Alley. I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm right up in the middle of it, y'all. So, it's spooky every once in a while, especially in spring. Spring is like the worst. So, winter and spring, I'm always a little freaked out about weather sometimes. And then fall and summer, I'm okay. I'm just going to complain it's hot whenever it's summertime. Fall is okay normally. Yeah, scary place to be. I agree. I agree. The last time, not this time, but the last time it came through, my aunt has an ex husband that lives in Van Buren, and it went right over the apartment complexes he was in, and it ripped the roof off of one section and it broke away another section. Like it's part of his apartment complex, but it's like a giant apartment complex like mine is. So he was fine. But some of his neighbors weren't so lucky. Like their places kind of got torn up. And that is sad. It's really tragic when that kind of thing happens. But yeah, I get a little nervous when it comes through. My husband had a job opportunity in Kansas, and I said, no way am I moving to Tornado Alley. We get tornado warnings and watches, and we've had a few pop up, but they haven't come close. That's wonderful, Jules. I'm so glad. Alberta get the occasional tornado, but they are few and far between, thankfully. We lived south and we'd see funnel clouds often. Oh my goodness, Brenda. That is spooky. It's definitely not my favorite part of living around here. But I've grown up around here and I'm kind of used to it, I guess. I remember whenever I was a girl, um, like I was 16 and my mom and I would butt heads. So my grandmother had the idea of selling me this little camping trailer that my grandpa used to have. And so I bought the camping trailer off of my nana and I parked it in my mom's backyard. So technically I'm still living with her. And they had tornado watches coming through. And it was probably about 4 o'clock in the morning. And my stepdad came out there to tell me that my mom wanted me in the house right now. And I said, I'm fine. If the tornado comes over and takes me, it takes me. I said, I'll be okay. And he left me out there asleep in my trailer. And my mom, she griped at me the whole rest of the week because my dad left me out there in that trailer. And she was so upset with me because she was like, do you know how quickly a trailer can go up in a tornado? Are you insane? I got a really deep education that day of just how dangerous tornadoes were when I was 16 years old. Because I really felt like I was fine out there in that trailer. I feel like if my mom would have had like Google and stuff when I was a child, she would have been Googling images to show me and things like that. That'd be another reason I stay in the city. We had a funnel cloud happen once back in 2015. First I ever saw. Oh my goodness, Danny. We had one here going through, and I never seen the sky so green and dark at touchdown in a town 1 hour away, but it was scary looking. Oh, Maria. Hi, Raven. Good morning. They had one 5 miles away over 10 years ago that we didn't know about until we saw it on Facebook. We were visiting family in, I want to say it's Minnesota at the time. I hope. I'm bad at my states, y'all. Yeah, we were lucky. Like, it didn't touch down around where we're at, I don't believe, because, like, I haven't seen any damage or anything, and I didn't hear anything on the news. But they sure did have all the sirens going off. I was like, goodness, time to get the kids. And it was just shortly after we ended stream, too, which I thought was kind of weird. I was still putting everything away. And then here come the kids into the bedroom, too. I'm like, okay, this is what we're doing now. Sometimes these little boogers don't want to line up the way they should. Okay, I think that is all of the ones that have a 6. Excuse me. So how was everybody's weekend? How did it go? Did you do anything fun? Did you get to go anywhere fun? Or were you like me and I was just lazy and I stayed at home most of the weekend? Except for Easter, we went out and grabbed a few Easter items and had brunch together in the living room with the kiddos. And then went out and about for a little bit, just not really doing anything, just kind of hanging out. We just got out for a tiny little bit driving around as we grabbed groceries and then we came home. Pokopia weekend. That is valid. Aw, those green skies are something to see for sure. They are. There's not many of those in there. I hope there's not many on my board. I don't think there is. I really should have labeled which one of the boxes was for my turtle diamond art beads and which one was for my keychains. And I think I should before the other keychains come in. Before things get really confusing. And I don't know if the diamond art will be delivered to my door and I'm going to have to go because there'll be a knock at the door, or if it's going to be put in my post office box. I'll have to check whenever it says it gets delivered. Well, I guess I know if there's a knock on the door. Here shortly. Okay, I think that's all of the 3s. I think we completed the whole head of our turtle here. We just got to get this little piece right here that has A's. Get all that wax off the face. It's really starting to look pretty. I lived in Alabama for about 13 years. The worst tornado I've ever been close to was April 2011. It's known as the Tuscaloosa tornado of 2011. Y'all, that was scary. I'm sorry, Raven. Definitely nothing fun to think about. Fairly calm in there, but that one was really bad. Oh, I'm so sorry, Raven. Yeah, and I think it just kind of threw me off the whole weekend with, you know, so now I'm just kind of feeling wonky when my anxiety gets flared up. After church Sunday, went to breakfast and came home and watched streams the rest of the day. That sounds like a perfect day, Jules. Nice and calm, relaxing. Okay, we're gonna turn our turtle completely around. I'm gonna work on this fin over here for a little while and try to get a whole bunch of these black dots in. I will make sure if I visit y'all that it's not tornado season. Probably for the best, Maria. Probably for the best. And don't visit me in the winter either, even if you do know how to drive on the ice and snow, because the folks that live here do not. And you don't want to bother with these idiots, I'm telling you. They're the reason I'm scared to go out there. Other people are the reason I didn't have a vehicle for a moment, is all I'm saying. What did I do? Y'all, my little wax thing disappeared. I have no clue where it went. It was just right there. What in the heck? It must have fallen. I started in Tuscaloosa, where the University of Alabama is located, and it was in the ground for nearly 2 hours. Oh gosh. Oh no. I did play Dreamlight Valley and working on the food quest for Mickey and the fishing quest for Goofy. I didn't even look at Dreamlight Valley, y'all. I didn't do any of the extravaganza thing except for what we did together. Like, I messed it up a little with Dreamlight Valley, I think. We still have people that are bad with icy, snowy roads. They're everywhere. Oh gosh. I'm just saying, y'all, like, they are not too bright around here when it comes to snow, and they think they are. Like, they think they know. And those are the scary ones, you know? The ones that think they know what they're doing, but they don't have a clue. Oh my gosh. The egg event goes on through the 20th. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness, Raven. I'm going to catch up on it. We will play together on Wednesday for sure, but I didn't even look at it more than what we did for Friday, y'all. I got to get on there and get some things because I I felt so bad. I was like, Easter's over. I didn't even do the egg event. I'm telling you what, uh, it was a weekend. I think it's going to be a much better week this week, though. We're going to make it one if it's not, you know? And we're just going to make it a better one if it's not one. I want that little piece of wax out of there. It causes trouble if it gets on my beads. This is actually helping to make me feel a little better. Diamond art is very soothing. Very much reminds me of like arts and craft time with my mom though, because we used to do a whole bunch of crafting together. I'm trying to get a whole bunch of the single ones over here so I can do a whole bunch of the ones that have three together in a line. And we can get a large portion of this done today. My phone is buzzing uncontrollably, but I can't do anything about it until after stream because, that's what we're streaming with. So I hope it's not incredibly important. Like, I hope it's not the kiddos. I hope it's not the hubby or the auntie. And if it is, I shall get back to y'all as soon as possible. That one turned a little funky. There we go. The update is Wednesday? Like the Pocahontas update? Is this Wednesday? Where did time go? The moment a snowflake or even a raindrop hits the windshield and poof, scary drivers everywhere. It's not the truth, Danny. Isn't that factual? Oh my gosh. I thought it was just my little country town, y'all. I worked on my diamond art for a while Saturday evening. Oh, that's good, Raven. Y'all make sure you post pictures of your diamond art over in our arts and crafts section. I love seeing everybody's projects. I managed to craft all the egg event things and do the dailies. Now the only thing is to do the Wally quest every day. Oh, I love Wally. I just love him. I adore him and Eva. My dad would purposely take me out to learn how to drive on icy roads, getting me to fishtail and learn how to get out of it. It was, of course, in a safe area, but that taught me a valuable lesson. Oh, that sounds so scary, but so useful. Your dad is smart, Danny, but yeah, scary but useful. My dad was the type of guy that you learn just by doing it, yes. You did the same for your kids. You want them to be prepared in the ice and snow. That is just fabulous, y'all. Aw. Y'all are great. My grandpa was that kind of fella, and my stepdad tried to teach me. He taught me how to drive a stick, and he taught me some valuable lessons for driving in ice. But we don't have it here often. So whenever we do get the ice and snow, there are folks that kind of freak out and panic about it. And I just try to stay as calm as possible, drive slow, and if something happens, we'll work on it when it comes to what we need to work on. But yeah, I hope that I can teach my kids as well as they taught me. And I hope that they get through it. it's coming time to teach them how to drive. Just regular driving, and that's, I can't hardly believe that. Like, it's wild to me that my kids are the age they are. I asked my youngest daughter just the other day, I was like, "You're turning 16 this year, right? Like, I'm not going crazy?" And she was like, "Yep." And Annie's turning 18, and I'm like, where did the time go? uh, just where? Before I know it, they'll be moving out, married, and adopting or having kids of their own. They say they don't want to have children, they say they're adopting. I said, okay, whatever makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy. Okay, there's one of these that's curved off to the side on these, so I'm just trying to pick up two at a time with the little device that's meant to pick up three. So I'm trying to just kind of hit it with the corner there and pick up two, so I can go back in and just dot one in there, here and there. Because once you get them down on this one, there is not really any scooching them like I did with some of my other diamond art. This one's kind of got a really good glue to it and it grips it tight. It's like, nope, those are my diamonds now. These two. I don't know what it is, but my dad was born to drive. I think the guy would do donuts and semi just for fun, of course, without the trailer. He's kind of crazy too. Oh my gosh. I love that, Daddy. He's like, just to make sure I know what I'm doing. Goodness. Don't ask me how he did it either. Oh my goodness. Boys and their toys. I feel like that my daughter will be 28 this summer and my son will be 20 in the fall. Feels like yesterday I was chasing them around the park. Yes, Brenda. Oh my gosh. I feel that statement. It's like we used to have an Easter basket and go on little hunts, like not very long ago, you know? And now y'all are too cool for school, so I don't know. They're little adults, really. Annie has a family and friends meet and greet at her college on the 15th. And I'm just like, she's going to college. Like, she's already an adult. It's baffling, truly, where the time went. And it really does happen in the blink of an eye. I always thought my mom was slightly crazy for saying that, but truly it does happen quicker than you believe. It's all timey-wimey. Oops. Sounds like my husband, Danny. His nickname was growing up was Chaos. Oh my gosh. That's amazing, Brenda. Whenever I was about 8 years old, my grandpa used to take me on this back road and teach me how to drive. And he would have me sitting up on his lap showing me how to steer the wheel and stuff. And as I progressively got older, he would teach me new things about driving. Like whenever I was about 5 or 6, he'd have me up on his lap. About 8 years old is when I could finally reach the pedals, I believe, if he was sitting in the middle to help me just in case. um, but yeah, he used to let me drive his truck like way before I was probably should have been driving. And so I feel like I do fairly well with driving, but there weren't as many lessons on ice and snow as there probably should have been because, like I said, we don't get it as often as. And my grandpa, I lost him whenever I was about 13. So he was just like a very, very important member in my life. He was amazing. I was grateful for all the driving lessons and fishing lessons and yard sales and, crammed in as much time with him as I could. He was one of my favorite people for a whole bunch of my life. Taught me a whole lot about life. I hope we're not buffering a whole lot. I just looked up and saw that it said we were having an issue, like no data, which I don't know why. It does that sometimes when YouTube's acting crazy. But it looks like it says excellent now, so I really don't know. I hope it's looking okay. I hope it's all right, y'all. Those actually look more spaced apart than the other ones. Uh-oh. Mm. That's one of our sixes. There it goes. Trying to fill in as many as I can with our larger tool, but I also don't want them to look wonky, so trying to make sure if it looks like they're too far apart, I don't try to put it in there just in case it can't be moved. I got one that's stuck to it. There it goes. Looks okay here? Aw, good. I'm glad, y'all. He grew up on a farm, so he was driving at a very young age. Tractors, grain trucks, the farm truck, they had dirt bikes, and I've heard many stories of all the crazy stuff he and his brothers did. That's me. My grandpa had like little farm equipment things. I wasn't allowed to touch those, but he would let me get up on the tractor and drive his little tractor around. And he had a riding lawnmower that he would let me play on and mow the lawn. I'm so glad he's mellowed in his old age. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How funny. My mom used to joke that she wasn't prepared for a girl like me because I wasn't really a girl. I was like, I could fight with the best of the boys, and I hung out with my grandpa all the time. So I really kind of believed that, like I don't know. I didn't think anything about it. Like I thought I could do anything a boy could do. That was what my grandpa had taught me, that I could do anything I wanted to. He was an awesome influence. He was wild stuff, though. My mom would get so mad at him for coming to get me out of school whenever I'd just call and be like, hey, Grandpa, I don't want to be here. And he'd come get me and take me fishing with him. And he wouldn't tell nobody except Grandma. And then Grandma would have to tell my mom, and my mom would just be so upset because she's like, how is she getting her schoolwork done? But he would have my teachers give my schoolwork to me, and I would take it on the boat, and we would just do my schoolwork on the boat. We would just hang out all the time. My grandpa was truly my best friend. Hubby used to work Sysmatic before we met, and he would handle the dynamite. When he and his work partners started tossing the dynamite to each other, he realized it was time to leave. Heavens to Bessie. Oh my gosh, Brenda. That's wow level of wild. Heavens. Some of the other stuff that my grandpa used to do was like work on televisions and radios and things like that. And I really wish that I would have been smart enough to pick up on some of that stuff, but it just didn't sink in. Not fully, because I can repair some things, but I don't know. Like, I don't think I could take apart like an Nintendo and put it back together, and a Switch, you know. But my grandpa could have probably show him what it's supposed to look like and let him have at it. That is wild, though, Brenda. Excuse me. I have to go through my fridge in a little bit and get some things out that I do want to take over to my aunt, because we tried to go grocery shopping and our fridge is kind of full, but there's things in there that I've been meaning to take over to her. Like I've been in the kitchen cooking, y'all. I got some muffins in the freezer that need to go over to visit with her. I got some chicken that needs to be at her house. I got a couple of vegetable items like beets and things like that that we just aren't interested in too terribly much. But I know she likes beets. I thought about trying to make some beet juice out of them and maybe try it, but I'm just not the biggest fan of beets at all. I heard they're very good for you, but I can't convince myself I like that one. I'm like, I don't know. Your dad was like that. He could fix anything. That's amazing. I remember my dad going out on trash day to look for old TVs and fix them up. I would hide down in the back seat so no one saw me when he did this. Aww. It got to the point we couldn't toss anything because he said he could fix it. Oh my goodness, that's my grandpa. You love beets. Pickled beets are awesome. My aunt loves them too, so I really feel like that she will enjoy those. You just bought some to roast? Oh my gosh. We go to this little church giveaway on Thursdays because, you know, I don't work and, you know, sometimes we need a little extra groceries. And what we don't use, my aunt will probably use. And what I don't, or what she doesn't like, she sends over this way. Like, she doesn't really care for bagels. She has a hard time eating them. But my oldest daughter, they are her favorite. And I don't really love beets, but she does. So I'll send mine over there. And then we also have like this pack of hot dogs that are like fiery hot. Like they're super hot dogs. And when she saw those suckers, she got super excited last time. So I think I'm gonna let her have them because they're just kind of taking up space in my freezer. And I want to do some meal prep work, and I've got to make room in my fridge for some of the things I want to cook. So I'm gonna be dropping off a few things at my auntie's house today. I forgot what the other thing that's taking up room in there is. Oh, I have a giant bag of spinach in my freezer. And I want to make stuffed chicken breast. And I've got to go pick up some ricotta and, oh my gosh, parmesan. Ricotta and parmesan. And I'm going to make some stuffed chicken breast with those, with the giant bag of spinach I have in there. It's like one of the ones from Sam's Club. But I didn't have room in my fridge for it, so I put it in my freezer, but now I don't have room in my freezer. And I want to create something with it. So we're going to do stuffed chicken breasts pretty soon. And I really feel like spinach stuffed chicken breast with possibly a spinach side salad. That's how I usually do it, with tomato and lettuce. Will help me out with some of my meal prep journey this week. And also, I want to freeze a few of them and There was something else I was going to cook at the same time because I was like, if I did that and I alternated them, oh, the cabbage soup that I like to cook. I'm going to do cabbage soup and I'm going to do stuffed chicken breast. And I really feel like that'll help me out with my meals for after we're done streaming. And then maybe I can start doing like a morning time stream and an afternoon stream. Maybe I can get here early enough to do one in the morning and take a quick lunch break and go heat up some of my food and then come back and do a different stream in the afternoon. Trying to do better, y'all. Trying to get more organized. I would especially love to do that for diamond art days. I would like to go like from maybe 8 o'clock to like 10, and then we could possibly do an Animal Crossing stream, and then I could go do lunch and then put some things away. I just need to figure out my schedule and figure out what I can and can't do. I just feel like I should be doing more. I want to make sure that my member streams don't suffer over on my other channel, which is kind of why I made this channel, so we could do Diamond Art here and then members still have a members day. This is such a cute turtle. It's looking so cute the more and more we get the little beads on here too. I don't know why I thought the container that held the black beads was empty. It's like, I don't think I have any more of those. I do need to make sure that I limit my diamond art time that we do for about 2 hours though. And make sure that I take a break in between the 2 hours so that I can get up and stretch because my back was just on fire when we were done on Friday. I don't know what happened. It was just overly screaming at me when we were done Friday. Could have been 2 streams in one day for that day though, maybe. My table has 3 different adjustment settings, and I wish it had 4. I wish it came up just like 2 more inches higher than what it does, because that would just be fantastic for my back and my posture for our diamond art. For crafty days. I can't hardly believe it, but I think we've got all of the black ones in except for this tiny little piece I just now saw. These are the last 3 twos. Just take a quick look over. Yeah, it's looking like. Okay, we need A. And then the rest of this is 4 and 1. So. Ooh, 1 is a pretty orange color too. I don't know what that sound is out there, but it sounds like a truck, like a big truck parked in my apartment complex. Sounds strange. Okay, so let's see. A would be number 9. I don't know why they gave it both. Come on now. That thing did not want to open. Let's get our pretty orange beads all lined up. And then I'm going to take a quick break and stretch and walk around a minute. And we're going to come back and get all of these put in. Oops. Leave the thing open so you know where it belongs. Sorry, I'm trying to line them out and they're just not wanting to work with me. There we go. Okay, so pretty orange color coming up next. Maria, I just saw your post too. Are we gonna have to have a stern talking to? Hold on a minute. Double streams sound awesome. Aw, that's wonderful, Jules. I'm glad y'all want to put up with me longer. Who are we having a stern talking to? Oh. I'm sorry, Maria. If you want a piece of advice from me, lots of hugs to you, Tater Tot. Yes. I just deleted the post before. It's still there? I was afraid of posting it. Tater Tot, I recommend you do what I did and you block him. Because we all talked about it in our mod group on my channel, and I thought about it a while, and I had to think about it long and hard because I hate to do that to people, but I just put it to where he can't, like, his messages can't be seen in my chat. He can still watch our channel, but he just can't participate in chat. We know who you're talking about, honey. We know it's not Danny. Yeah, I agree, Raven. You just need to block him. Yep, he does, Brenda. Yeah, it's okay, hun. And you have every right to feel uncomfortable. It is all right. And I started feeling a little uncomfortable. One of the messages he left me, I wish I could read it on my phone right now, but my phone is what we're using to do this with. And I hate to call a person out like that, but like he knows I have a husband and things like that, but he's still, I love you, I love you, I love you. And on a post where I put like I wasn't feeling very well and I was just going to take the day, he was like, "You can tell me here if you love me too." And I'm like, that's a weird way to phrase things. And I don't know. It's just, he started making me feel highly uncomfortable. And so I just blocked him, Maria. Yeah. I think it's probably what's going to happen. It's what happened in JoJo's stream too. Yeah. If my feeling is right now, I saw them in another streamer's chat as well. Yeah, I haven't seen them in many streamers' chats recently. Um, you'll see him in another streamer's chat probably occasionally, but you probably aren't going to see him much, and he probably won't say anything to you after you block him because he kind of gets aggravated about it, which is another reason I'm like, I don't want that kind of energy here. You know what I mean? Like, we're just here to have fun and hang out, and I don't want him making people uncomfortable and running away some of the folks that I enjoy talking to. You know what I mean? And, like, there's no need for that. And even when you ask him to please refrain, he does it anyway. And, he's gonna end up getting blocked from a whole bunch of channels, is what's gonna happen, Maria. Me too, and I don't even stream. I'm so sorry, Raven. Yeah, if anyone is ever giving y'all the ick, if anyone is ever making y'all uncomfortable in my group, and I am not aware of it yet or something, like let me know because I hadn't realized he had turned up the ick until a friend of ours, another streaming friend, messaged me and she said, "Can I DM you?" And then she DM'd our mod group, and then she kind of informed us that he was putting on the ick elsewhere. So, if anybody gives you the ick in my community, that's not what we're here for. I would love to know so that I can take care of it because I will investigate, I will look into it, and then I will make a decision, you know? But yeah, we're not here for any of that nonsense. It's great. And yes, I love y'all too, but like, I don't know. This was different, y'all. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I believe he's autistic, so that's how he talks. I'm not sure he means harm, but it does get uncomfortable to read all the time. I agree, Brenda. And even if he is autistic, like, I feel like my child is slightly on the spectrum, my oldest one. But if you tell her to stop doing something, and okay, I worked at Boast with kids too, and they were autistic. And I know that if you ask them to please not do something, eventually they will catch on. But I've asked and asked and asked, and a certain person keeps doing. So, I mean, I got you, Maria. The next time you're streaming, I'll take care of it, darling. When are you planning on going live again, by the way? I gotcha. You just touch their name like you do when you go to mod somebody, and it'll give you the options. You know, hold down on their name. Yes, I had someone reach out to me asking me to mention it to all of you. Yes, Raven. Yes. Yeah, your husband's right there. I know. Yeah, we all have our lovely hubbies, and they know. I get that, Danny. Started ignoring them, but if I have permission, I can time them out or block them if need be. Yes. And that's what I do. Crace did. He started timing him out to try to give him a warning and be like, you know, come on, please. And he still wasn't quite, you know, yeah. So, I mean, if you want to start with timing out, we can do that. But if you would rather just go ahead and block, we can do that too. Definitely. Just putting it out there, hun. Because you should not feel uncomfortable in your own community, you know? We want you to be happy and comfortable and feeling fine. But that was definitely one of the things that had me a little worked up last week. I was like, nope, we ain't doing this. I'm gonna do it today. Okay, I will do my best to be there, ma'am. I'm pretty sure it'll be right after I'm done, probably. Yes, Raven, we got you. We got you, Maria. I called him out on it and don't mind doing it again. Exactly. I did tell him to tone it down last stream, but he still kept going. Aw. Please block him. Okay, we got you, girl. I feel like at this point he just needs to be blocked, but it isn't my channel, so you tell us what you want and we'll do it. Alrighty. Let's dust off that ban hammer, girls. They're on it, Maria. Whoever sees him first, we just remove the issue, y'all. And I feel like I just want to set a standard of if you see someone acting like that in my chat again and we've kind of gave them 2 or 3 warnings, like that's kind of what we're looking for moderation on my channel. And if you feel the same, Maria, we can just kind of not worry about having that kind of problem and we can just kind of go ahead and block trolls because I'm not doing the troll thing, you know? And I feel like that's kind of what it is maybe too. I don't know, because we don't know him in real life, you know? So I'm not real sure. And I always try to give everybody the benefit of a doubt. I always feel like they're not really here trying to ruin stream. But I've had a couple of incidents, y'all. I've had more than one incident, so I mean, I have mods for a reason. And thank y'all so much for helping me. I appreciate y'all more than you know. Because sometimes y'all catch them before I do. Oh, got some more of that wax under my finger. Okay, I'm looking for a number 1 here. Oh, there's some on the fin too. I didn't see that. Okay. I know there are a couple more on the shell that are singular ones. Where did it go? Oh. And I'm so sorry I get behind in chat while I'm doing this, y'all. It is not easy to see my chat from here. Hello, Ebony. Welcome in. How are you doing? You're very welcome, Maria. We don't want... Yeah, exactly, Raven. Don't stop streaming because somebody's being punky. You get rid of the punky person, you keep streaming, you know? I agree with Raven. Keep doing what you enjoy and make sure no one, you know, encroaches on your happiness. Yeah, you don't want your viewers feeling creeped out, and it's just something that's repeatedly been asked to please tone down, and you know, it's understandable. I love streaming so much and hanging out with all of y'all. Yes. Sadly, I didn't get far with my diamond art. Hands are okay, but my neck is angry. My lower back is angry, Brenda. I'm going to stand up here in a few minutes and go take a quick one because my lower back is real angry. And we got to talking and I already said I was going to take one, but I forgot. I guess I decided I was going to get through the orange ones before I went, but Ooh, buddy. I tell you, uh, lower back pain is not fun. Oh gosh. I may have one of my back patches too, and right now would be the absolute perfect time to use one of them suckers. I can't think of a better time, actually. Alright, let me see. There's 3 over here. And I've got a couple more up on this area and a couple more here and here. But I think that's all of the ones that are just like sporadic. So I am going to take a quick one and grab another drink and be right back. Oh, I got to take my medication. Hold on, y'all. Let me go get my medication too. I got to take my medication. Goodness. Yes, we love her streams. Yes. Guffy had her first stream since January and they were there. Oh, I missed Guffy's first stream. No. I will pick it if Tater Top stop streaming. Yes, me too. I hope everyone is here having a wonderful day. We're doing pretty good, Ebony. How's your day, hun? I know, I'm so sad, Brenda. Yes, Maria, they're doing their thing. Guffy ignored them too. Aww. All right, y'all. I will be right back. Thank you, bunches. And give me just a few moments. Okay, everybody, I'm back. um, oh my gosh, y'all have been busy chatting. Oh goodness. I see, Maria. I agree with Danny. Yeah, that's a big line crossed. Yeah, yeah. So sorry, y'all. That's wow. Hello, everybody. Yeah, that I Maria, I would have blocked him so fast. When it comes to my kids, the mama lion comes out and I would have blocked him so fast. Like, there wouldn't have been a question. There wouldn't have been any questions. Okay, these have Mod Podge on them. Oh, thank y'all so much. It's good to be back. Yes, it's fine. Absolutely. I just wanted to make sure y'all weren't talking to me in there somewhere. But yeah, I get the big ordeal now too. Um, and so they look a little bit whitish, kinda, but it says it takes 4 weeks for it to cure. So then you can wipe it with a damp washcloth from the instructions I read. So, I mean, they came out pretty good. That's my little turtle. I got off stream and I was like, what the heck? Yes, honey. This is my daughter's little frog. These are the keychains that'll be coming to you on birthdays and Christmas. The Christmas ones will, of course, have a Christmas theme. These will be birthday keychains. But the little froggy is for my daughter. The little turtle is for me. I got the little unicorn done. And I just got to attach the little keychain part after I wash them off, and then they'll be ready to go. They're so cute. They're adorable. I'm so glad y'all like them. Oh, I'm so glad you love my turtle, Maria. I'm a big turtle fan. I didn't know if y'all knew or not. Here's the little kitty. I think one of the diamonds came off of the other side. I'm going to replace it. I didn't notice, but like there's a space right there. I think it's just the way the diamonds fell in though, and I didn't notice until now. I'm going to see if I can put another red diamond in there so that it looks more put together like this side. But here's the orange kitty. They all came out looking so lovely. And Danny, this one, you're lucky that you're lucky I love you, and you're lucky that you get this one because it just came out so dang cute that oh my gosh. I love it. But I do think it's awesome that we're all gonna have, we're the keychain club. We're all gonna have our own cute little keychains that match up. I'm gonna set these up here and let them dry. Bring my little turtle closer. Yeah, this is a turtle that one of my friends got me when she went on vacation, and it wobbles. You love it? I'm so glad. But yeah, I've been working all weekend to get keychains done. They're all so cute. I'm going to put them on a little background and I'm going to take a picture of it, and then it's going to be my new banner for the channel. But I'm going to take a picture of these 5 that we've got, and I'm going to put Crafty Ragdoll like in between them and have a cute little background. And then I'll have it as my channel banner. Oh, I'm so glad that y'all like them. I'm so happy. I did good. I tried to pick some that I thought everybody would love, and I really think you're going to absolutely adore the ones that are coming in today. But I don't want to spoil anything, and if my auntie is listening, I don't want her to know what they are until I have a chance to craft one for her. So, spoilers. Spoilers. But I don't think she even knows about this channel, you know? So, I told her about it, but I don't think she's looked it up yet. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's get back to it, everybody. Oh, I'm so glad that y'all like them. You did very good. Thank you, Jules. It's a mama. It is. It has 2 babies on it. It has 2 babies. It has this little baby here and then a teeny baby. I'm not sure why, but that's how it is. Oh, it feels so much better since I got up and moved around a little. And I found the back patch, but I decided I might not need it just yet. I'm going to wait and see how my day goes. I have a pretty good, I have a high pain level most of the time that I can deal with. Hi, Kitty Loaf. But sometimes I just feel so awful. And this morning was just one of them. Kitty Loaf. What are you doing, darling? She does come over here more frequently whenever I'm doing this because I'm only using one hand and I can pet her with the other one. So, you can probably tell when she's over here, and I'm slightly distracted though. I think I'll get channel points set up over here, and we'll have Kitty Loaf points, but they'll be every time Kitty Loaf comes up and tries to distract me from my diamond dart, I'll give y'all points. Because she does it more frequently whenever we're like this. I think it's because I'm turned sideways and she can see more of my face, and she's like, oh, she's not busy. My chihuahua is fast asleep. When you left, she woke up. Now she is sleeping again. Aww. That's so sweet. There we go. Let me turn our turtle around a little bit. Sorry it's upside down for a minute, but I can see these little clusters better over here if I position it better. Oh, I forgot to... There we go. I forgot to put my light where it would be helpful to me for this. I don't think that's gonna do quite what I thought it was gonna do. So let's do this. Hold on, baby. I will give you lots of love and pets whenever I get done with stream, okay? She's like, Mom, I'm bored. Okay, this is looking good. I did notice on the fin over there, I missed 2 black ones. I thought I picked 2 of them up off the table, but now I think I'm crazy. Oh, no, here they are. Where'd it go? What, Lofi? What is wrong? And then I noticed 2 more right there. And funny enough, there were 4 beads loose out and about on my table here. So the 4 that we didn't have were there already. Okay, so I see a tiny bit more right here. Lofi! What? She's been whiny like this. Like, not really whiny, but like very meowing all the time since the tornado alarm went off the other day. Since Friday, she's been kind of meowing about everything. She's kind of just excited, I guess. What's wrong, honey? Come here. Come up here. Come up here and talk to me. What's wrong? Can't even see her right now. She's hiding out. Okay, and the next color is 4. And 4 is this very vibrant, fiery red. Oh, she hears people outside. Silly little loaf. She's such a little goober. Come on, little beads. Go in your little cubby holes there. Alrighty. My cats do the same with Diamond Art, so much so I put 3 beds on the table for them. Oh my gosh. She definitely loves hearing your voice. Aw. I call them my helpers. Oh my goodness. She thinks she's my helper, for real. She thinks she's gonna be my helper over here. She's like, come on, Mom, we're gonna get stuff done. Alright. I hope I'm not getting my head or the shadow of my head in the way too much as we work on this. Oh, I looked up just the other day, like yesterday. I looked it up. Because Criminal Minds Evolution. I love the Criminal Minds series. I've watched like all of it, but they have a new series out called Criminal Minds Evolution, and it feels like it's been gone for too long. And I was like, did it get canceled? So I looked it up, and it's supposed to be coming back in May, and it got picked up for a fifth season also. So I could see me doing my Diamond Art and watching along with that show because I just love the characters and I love the show so much. So I feel like I'm going to get a whole lot of Diamond Art done while I'm watching that in the afternoon. It's coming back in May though, and I thought that they might have canceled. So I'm so happy that they didn't. I may have to change our thumbnail for Friday's stream, and we may be starting the Nightmare Before Christmas Diamond Art on Friday if we get this one done today. It's kind of looking like this is the last day for turtle art. It may have to be Nightmare Before Christmas. And that is the island we need to work on for my members island. We missed Easter decorating, and we may have to Easter decorate just a little bit over there to make up for it. Like, we're behind a little over there. So we are going to go over there and see what needs done. Play catch up. Good golly. Oh, heavens. Sorry, y'all. I'm clumsy. Okay, I think I got it. Sorry about that. I am so graceful that it is just laughable. I used to joke with my mother that she should have named me Grace, but I'm really glad she didn't because I'm not sure my hubby would have married me if I had the same name as his mama. But um, really, I'm so clumsy. It's not even funny, y'all. You love that show? Me too, Raven. Me too. You love it too, Maria? Oh my gosh, I can't wait for May, y'all. I should probably do something instead of just sitting here, torn between Diamond Art or Pokopia. Oh my gosh, Danny. I'm sidetracked, Danny. She's not doing anything but watching me make a mess. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's not the same color. Kitty Loaf. What is wrong? Calm down, my dude. See, if I weren't such a klutz, though, we could have so much more of this diamond art thing done, you know? I'm one of those girls that likes to do her nails occasionally, and I'm sure y'all have noticed that a couple of my nails have fallen off. I let them come off naturally because I don't want to pull them off and hurt my nails. And they're all starting to come off about the same time. I've got two off of one hand and one off the other, and they all just started popping off this morning, which I think is hilarious. So I'll have a different nail art design going next week, I'm sure. Ah, and then I've got this on the table too. All of the wax was heeding my progress. Alrighty. I loved Criminal Minds. Not sure why I stopped watching. I have watched like all of them, and now I'm on to their spin-off, Brenda. And the spin-off is so intense. I'm just like, oh my gosh. I'm on the edge of my seat. I love it. It's a little bit wild. Okay, let's try this again, y'all. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm good at making a mess, everybody. Terribly good at making a mess. I think I needed to start picking up two at a time now. They're a little more spaced out on this turtle. My goodness, my phone is going wild up there, and I want to get through this turtle, y'all. You know? Kitty Loaf, stop knocking on my window. Come here. Come here, my little wild child. Come here. She's still over there meowing at me. She don't listen for nothing. Now next step for this is I'm either gonna have to find some cute little birthday cards, or I'm going to hand make some cute little birthday cards for all of y'all's birthdays to go along with your cute little diamond art keychains that you get for being a supernova. These need to scooch over a little. A couple of these are stuck in the grooves. I don't know why. Alright, just looking around. I think the only thing we have left now is A. And going back in and kind of manipulating some of these that might not be in the right position. Oh. I think that's all of them though. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I'm burping this morning. Okay, so what did I say? A. A is actually 9. I don't know why they gave it a number. Like, if you can see this little thing. I don't know why after 8, number 9 went to A. And then 10 was C, and 11 is D, and 12 is E. Why not just keep going with numbers? I guess the numbers would be too big to fit on the grid, maybe. I don't know. But why not A, B, C, D? You know, maybe I'm just being picky. We did get some very cool colors with this turtle, though, that I'm really glad I get to keep for future projects, because we have like the purple and the pinks and the creams and the blue and turquoise. And I'm just, I'm going to take those numbers off of there and I'm going to slide those up to the top, and then I'll know that those are for whatever project I want to use them on. And then, like, they're kind of a flat diamond color instead of like a really sparkly color. And I could even try doing a couple of the keychains with my own colors if I wanted to, and maybe make something I would wear, I don't know. Just thinking out loud. Oh my gosh. When I worked 911 on night shift, they would put shows on for me when we weren't busy. I got everyone addicted to that show. Oh my gosh. I should probably do something instead of just... Oh, sorry, I already read that one. Love Criminal Minds, haven't watched the new one. Kind of stopped watching when they had Reed go through so much. He was my favorite character. Aw, he's such a sweetie, Raven. I love him. Just wait until you get symbols and letters with those numbers. Oh my gosh. Some canvas use numbers, letters, or it seems both. This one's got both. This one's wild. It's got both. I guess the reason is because, like, trying to put 11 and 12 on there would be too bulky, maybe? I don't know. Sorry, y'all. I was behind in chat quite a bit. Reed is such a sweetheart. I have some stickers, Criminal Minds stickers that my hubby got me. I'll have to find them and put some out on my little table over here. But my favorite one that's on one of my cups is, "This is calm and it's doctor." It's one of my favorite lines from him. This is calm and it's doctor. Thank you. He does make a special appearance in the Criminal Minds Evolution, but he's not a main character in Evolution. By the way. Okay, I think that's everything, y'all. Uh-oh. Did I just make one of them come off there? 2, yeah. Of course. I need one of those little roller thingies. So that, I can make sure my diamonds are on there better. When I go to press down with my hand, they all try to come up on me. But yeah, I want to get that wax off of there too. Alright, we're definitely starting a new project Friday, so look forward to seeing Jack and Sally most likely. Kitty Loaf, what is the problem? Come here, baby. Come here. Come over here and say hi. Hi. She listened, y'all. What do you know? Okay, we're all done with the diamond art. Do you want to say bye to everybody? You like my turtle? This is our finished turtle. I think Kitty Loaf wants to say hello. Or goodbye, rather. You want to say bye to everybody? Oh, you're so pretty, Kitty Loaf. Here, baby, hold on. Okay, get our webcam. Hold on, Kitty Loaf. She's something else. She's like, here, baby. Look. You say goodbye to everybody? You alright? What's going on? She's just very wanting some cuddles and attention lately. She needs all the love. Figured they were writing him out of the show back then. Aww. That's kind of sad though. Where you going, Lofi? Rollers help greatly. Probably best try for a metal handle one. My plastic one just broke last week. Oh no. Turned out awesome. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate it, Brenda. Looking gorgeous. Thank you. Yeah, little kitty loaf. She's needy today. You better? Yeah, you say goodbye, everybody? Yeah, I know. No, I love you so much. You're just such a sweetie pie. Um, it just occurred to me like the other day, like this morning actually. It didn't occur to me the other day that this channel I don't really have subscribed to like all my other friends. So y'all are all going to probably gain a new subscriber coming very soon, and it's going to be me, but I have to go and look up people that are streaming, that are live streaming, to try to raid over to. Looks amazing. Thank you for streaming. Oh, thank you for being here, Maria. I love you, Kitty Loaf, and I'm going to cuddle you some more. Oh, baby. In just a minute. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate y'all so very much. Let me see if there is somebody that I can possibly find to raid over to. Just like any of our typical friends, maybe. Or can we even do that right now? Like, I'm sure we can, right? Yeah. It's so unusual to see, nope, we cannot. I don't have the redirect thing. That is a later thing, apparently. Alright, well, good to know. She looks like the cat we lost 3 years ago. She was very independent. Thanks for stream. Oh, you're very welcome, Jules. I'm glad that y'all could all be here with me. I hope you have a great day. Thank y'all so much for liking the stream. I appreciate the company. I will probably see y'all tomorrow with Doctor Who or over in Maria's stream later. Have a good one, everybody.